Y'all hit that like and subscribe button, and making sure you bomb rush that notification bell. I'm out here playing with my son, my oldest son, Julian.
What's up,
Say what's up to YouTube.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, let's go. Let's see what he got. He swear he the GOAT. He swear he can beat his daddy, but we gonna see.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First and 10. Here's Mahomes escaping the pressure right.
First play, baby.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
My defense ain't nothing to play with.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Oh, my bad.
First down with Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. These guys hooking up right away here, Charles. 2 plays, both passes in his direction, and both catches.
And in our time together, have we not seen the tight end position continue to develop in the passing game? You know, at some point, we may not call them tight ends anymore. We may have to come up with an entirely different way of designating that position and what they do on the field. Because when I hear tight end, I think of the
Let's go.
Hand in the dirt, block.
And he'll take it into the
Touchdown.
Ravens touchdown. 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and completion of the play?
Let's go.
Put the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch ends up in the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it
Bad
away
kick.
following the touchdown. This taken in
Okay, you
about 4
want to run it
yards
out.
deep.
Sit down, boy.
Across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Here's Mahomes to throw. It's intercepted.
You trying to use that against me, bro? Chill.
It's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. And he just
Good defense.
Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Money play master, baby.
For a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. As the Ravens push further out in front. Not even 2 minutes into this football game.
Surprised Lamar Jackson made that throw.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that way.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. 1 play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break. If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
That's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
What you got, bro? What you got, bro?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. And this is going to
Smart play.
Complete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives.
Oh, y'all, he gonna go for it. Let's see what he got. Uh-oh.
Move the ball downfield.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
Oh. Oh. Let's go.
Again, and it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters.
Is it a pick 6? Oh. Oh.
Finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have...
Are you serious?
...that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. Brings up nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
21-0, bro.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
You want to start over? Okay, he said no. I respect that. I respect that. Ain't no quitters over here.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past us.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Oh.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10. At their own.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Let's go.
Sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
Let's go. Look, come on.
And they'll run the option on third and and he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I got you, bro.
An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Oh, yeah, you're still teaching me on these RPOs. Was that an RPO or was that a design quarterback run the whole way?
I think it was an RPO, and a lot of times we have to distinguish RPO, zone read, all those things that come with it. But to me, this was a play call from the coach that said, here it is, now make the right decision. And that's exactly what he did.
Indeed, he did, and able to convert on third down. Mahomes firing complete. All that
nice
for a
play.
2-yard gain, second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes.
Ooh.
That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
Edwards-Helaire, they're trying
Come on. There we go.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he is tackled inside
nice play.
the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it.
Another time tonight, it's
Let's go.
It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick. And now look at
No!
Yes, sir.
Trying to showboat, bro.
Saw this last year
No.
with the kneecap. Patrick Mahomes down on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Dang, Patrick Mahomes got hurt. Oh, wow.
The first throw for Henney, the veteran backup. And he can't find any way to go with it. And he goes down. Derrick Wolf popping in for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Oh!
And across midfield he goes into Ravens.
Almost broke one. Keep, bro.
7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker.
Oh!
We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19
Nice play, bro.
as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this 1st half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath with those guys on the defensive side of the ball. They've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Let's go, baby. Good defense.
Receiver there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw once more.
Ooh! Almost another pick.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And Butker pulled it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Keeps the score. Ravens.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round? That's what I call a steal.
Let's go.
Out of the pocket. Open man is Duvernay. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end and went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line.
Bro, no.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by one.
Man.
And a big turnover
Monday play.
there as his guys will get the football
He pushed my man out the way. Oh, man.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this 1st half of action. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game. or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Give me that.
And my goodness, another interception. It's the roof. And now.
Oh, are you serious?
And this
Come on, Kelvin.
No.
The 40, past the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Kelsey, 38 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge
Let's go.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call.
Let's go, challenges. Let's go. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught inside.
Let's go.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 36 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. When you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 20.
Man, I got to commend, bro. He's staying in this game. He ain't let this get him on the bad side.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Chiefs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll buy some time. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sherman. And he goes out right around the 39.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
7 yards there and a 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Nice play.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Chiefs.
So even
They're
though
gonna
it's
try
first
for another
down,
field
here's
goal.
the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 47-yard attempt. Butker pulled it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So 2 missed field goals for them now. That's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. So an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Chiefs, nothing. Harrison
Butker now to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They built a good first half lead, and they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive
Good defense.
spent the entire halftime just working with them on
That dude just missed the block.
going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's
Good defense.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He uncorks it and got his man.
Woo!
Willie Snead all alone.
Give me some.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 79 yards. And the Ravens add on. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No,
Cover 3 glitch.
You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's able to put it through. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of the team.
Oh, hate that play.
It's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team.
I didn't want to call that play.
Win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they want us a whole lot.
Who the flag
And
on?
that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on the play. This time you had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long.
I thought he was going. I thought you were going to run that. I mean, because I had a pass defense.
Cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence sees that the ball has moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going to try and throw. Forced out to his
Come on.
left.
Oh.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead.
See, you trying to run the ball with Mahomes.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust
Let's
something?
go. Let's go.
I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Escaping the pressure right.
Bruh.
He's got the Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Let's go.
It's picked up by the Ravens.
Bruh.
Ooh.
The 30.
Bring in the 2nd string.
And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown.
Do your dance. Do your dance.
Great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's see if my man can put some points on the board, man.
Out onto the field, and they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football,
shit.
we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh.
And now here is another interception. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them. That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On 2nd down,
Ooh,
run with
nice block shit.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, every now and then we have to let cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going
all day.
An absolute perfect fit.
Over the middle here to Brown. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a 1st down.
Partner, you know when we call it a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
No!
His throw's going to be incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
God.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Get off me.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Boy, you left him wide open, bro. What happened?
His second touchdown of the night. And this offense is running away with this one.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
You two, what y'all think, man? Think I'm going a little too hard or what?
Here in the 3rd quarter.
Because my man had a drive going, Mahomes fumble. He had a couple of good drives, and things just happened, bro.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
See my man get some points on the board, man.
Now a hit and a loose.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. No, say he ain't. No, say no, don't do it. Ah, he did it. Oh, man, look, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell, man, and I'll see y'all in the next video. 1.